It's April 25th, 2023. A little cool this morning, about 54 degrees. You know what they say in Greenville. If you don't like the weather, just give it about 15 minutes. I'm here to meet a man named Frank. See you.
Joel, you want to take this?
It's too dark in here.
I'll take one of the 2 cubic.
Yeah, we'll go outside.
Okay, you got it.
Just wanted to get a little video of these products. All organic, all made, organic, certified, organic. Many, many different products. About to go outside and shoot a video with Frank. This gentleman will explain his company to you. April 25th, 2023. I'm about to introduce you to Mr. Frank. Frank is involved with Coastal Maine, or is it Coast of Maine?
Coast of Maine.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your company and your products?
Well, our company is 29 years old, almost 30. We are an organic composted soil company, and it's a very unique product. We use lobster compost and the best blend of inputs in the industry to have the best quality projects and growing experiences for customers. We only sell to the retail trade through independently owned businesses. We just did a PK meeting this morning at 7 o'clock this morning at Classic Ace Hardware here in Greer, South Carolina. And we sell everything that's got, if you like a good grow, whether it be OMRI certified organic products, all natural products, and we've got a raised garden bed mix that I think everybody was quite interested in, that is the most comprehensive mix in the industry. Our raised garden bed mix is this light green bag right here. It's got poultry manure, which is your quickest nitrogen into the ground. It's got lobster compost, mycorrhiza, kelp, lime, green sand, peat moss. And if you were to take a master's degree biologist to say what's the best products to put in the bag to have the best possible grow so that everybody has hedgerows of fruits and vegetables, that's our products. We just take better products and put them in the bag. And go to coastmaine.com and you'll see lots more videos on what we do and how we do it. Great products.
I'll tell you what, you know how I do. We're gonna take this compost, we're gonna plant some plants in this compost, we're gonna document the whole process from seed, from plants, all the way up to harvest. And we're gonna see what kind of results we get. I'm excited. The reason I'm excited is because you see the battle I'm in trying to get enough compost for all of our beds. So let's get some sun on my face. 1 pot, 1 plant, 1 patio. You're never too old, you're never too sick. You're definitely never too out of shape. Just start and it'll grow. I wanted to get you on camera, Joel.
We got some seed starting, we got rose and flower, tomato and veg.
Look at this. Look at this.
OMRI certified seed starting, best seed starting on the market.
Are there other stores?
If you can find it, the purple bag.
Are there other stores in Greenville carrying this right now?
Yes, you've got Classic Ace Hardware, which is a 5-store chain. The Greer location is carrying it currently.
Okay.
We just did a product knowledge training meeting this morning, and we have Martin's Garden Center, which is in Greenville, and then we've got other folks that are carrying it in and around the surrounding area. So.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm sure your website's going to give a list also, right?
Absolutely. We have a store locator.
I'll tell you what. I've not been excited about dirt in a long time outside of what I've been going through. I told you where I used to get it, and then they changed their formula or something. Cutting corners. This looks like the company that does not cut corners.
Not at all. Not even
I'm
with
so
packaging.
excited about this, Frank. Go ahead, fill that bucket up. If it's not enough, I want all buckets to have at least, like this is my dirt out of my raised bed. And my half composted compost. That's frustrating.
Imagine.
I should probably stop the video and come back, but I don't want to mess around. Somebody will say, you changed the dirt. I don't think anybody would really say that, but.
That thumb's not as green as he says.
Be careful, because if you get to the top, it's going to spill all over. All right, that's from Bite Size Homestead. Fill it up all the way. Push it down in there. All right. Next video is going to be us putting the plants in. Okay, here we go. Pink boar. There's one, there's the second one, and there's the third one. They're all approximately the same size, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use 3 pink boars, 3 buckets, 3 different kinds of dirt, Coast of Maine, Miracle Grow, and bite-size homestead. We'll see how it works. It's just something I've never done before, but I'm excited to see the difference and the results. Maybe they'll all do the same. Maybe one will take off better than the other ones, but we're going to find out together. Okay, we ready to get this dirt rolling. Mix it up. We wrap the Miracle Grow bag around this handle, and we don't need one for this one. This one's from Rudy's Raised Beds. You know, bite-size homestead dirt. It's got a lot of chunks of stuff. Miracle Grow's got a few chunks of stuff. And Coast of Maine, this dirt is pretty. I mean, I know it was specifically formulated for the tomatoes too. He told me this will work good with your tomatoes. All 3 plants are ready to go. I'll tell you what, this is actually, I have some anticipation to see the results. I don't want the summer to fly by. I want to enjoy the summer, but at the same time, I can't wait to see the tomatoes. I'm ready to make some tomato sandwiches. But this, I have anticipation. We'll see what happens. Yeah, here we go.
Look at them.
Okay. Coast of Maine is in the plants. In the ground, ready to go. Now, Miracle Grow. Yeah, a tripod. All day I should have had that tripod out here. But that would have mean, you know, doing it the right, easy way. Let's go ahead and get the dirt ready to go. All right. Coast of Maine, pink boar. Miracle Grow, pink boar. My dirt, pink boar. For those of you that are unaware, we decided to do a challenge. We're calling it the Coast of Maine Challenge. In our first part right here, we have Coast of Maine dirt. It was given to us by Frank, who was representing his company. They were in the area. He gave us some products to try out. The next pot over, we have Miracle Grow. And then the third pot is our dirt that we had been working on since last year. Now, this thing started out pretty crazy. Coast of Maine was 2 and 3 times the size of the other plants. Now they're catching up. The proof will still be in the fruits that come out. Are the fruits going to be better and bigger in the Coast of Maine dirt? I'm not sure. But it's straight up 3 plants, 3 buckets, 3 different kinds of dirt. They're all getting the same water. So Coast of Maine Challenge is fully underway, and it's July 25th. Now we have corn. My bread is toasted. Mayonnaise is in a refrigerator. That's the 2 pink boar off of my Coast of Maine. We got 1 pink boar off of my bite-sized homestead, and Miracle Grow is starting to shrivel up a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't matter. It was an exciting challenge. September 21st, 2023. We're so far into the season. Just give you an update on the Coast of Maine Challenge. The bite-sized homestead dirt, don't forget we were only 1 year into growing that dirt. Still doing okay. The plant is green. It's growing tall, but it's still just got 1 main branch. Miracle Grow, I don't even want to know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Miracle Grow plant's dying, shriveling up and dying. 3 pots, 3 kinds of dirt, 3 of the same plant. Now, this is our Coast of Maine plant. You see it? It's growing so big and so far out of the tomato cage, I had to turn the pot around. I had to aim this at the fence. I'm going to need the fence to support this plant because the tomato cage is looking a little ridiculous down there. I don't know what would happen if I had enough Coast of Maine dirt to fill one of these big beds. I can't even imagine what that video would look like. But as of right now, I'm fully persuaded this Coast of Maine has something good going on. Because this plant has plants growing off of the plant. This plant's grown so big I had to use a fence to hold it up because I know it's about to go down. It's getting so big. Once these little buds and these little tomatoes grow, the tomato cage wasn't going to help. Miracle Grow, we're going to have a funeral for you. Dried up sticks. Hey, see that little see that little flower on the top of my bite-sized homestead dirt? Yeah, check this out. Yeah, the bite-sized homestead, it's still a contender. I have to admit, Coast of Maine is taking off. It's ridiculous. Miracle Grow, what happened? What happened? Coast of Maine, got a bunch of tomatoes growing, still flowering. September 21st, yeah. September 21st, check it out. Okay, this is going to be the end of my Coast of Maine challenge video. It's been fun. It wasn't a scientific challenge. I did what I did. I enjoyed doing it. I'm pretty sure the results speak for themselves for myself. Now, I used a paintboard tomato. I did not want to try to grow a big, bushy tomato plant that grows big, giant tomatoes in 5-gallon buckets. And I did not have enough Coast of Maine dirt to fill up one of my big flower beds. If I had enough, and I had enough Miracle Grow, I have plenty of my own compost, I would have did some large raised beds and I would have did a better challenge. But this was just something fun. I thought about doing it. I'm glad I did it. Now, you can see in the beginning of the video when we actually started. When I went and I met with Frank that morning and we shot that video, I saved it. I did 2 sets of video with Frank that morning. And I saved one set for this final video. You saw what the plant looked like a few days into, well, I guess it was the end of September. The end of September, you saw what the plant looked like. Now, I had already picked tomatoes off all the plants. Only picked one off of Miracle Grow. I picked 2 or 3 off of my bite-sized homestead, and I picked a couple off of the Coast of Maine. I saved some of the seeds. That's what you saw here in this bowl, because they were really nice tomatoes. They were decent size. They were delicious. But the Coast of Maine plant, it's still growing like crazy. It's October. Everybody's tomatoes are dying. But the Coast of Maine tomato plant has tomato plants growing off the side of it. I turned it around. I have it leaning on the fence. So I'm going to put this video together. Like I said, it's not a scientific thing. It was just me having some fun. I'm not dogging Miracle Grow. I'm not saying Miracle Grow is no good. Just so happens the Miracle Grow, that plant, it's shriveled up. It's dying. My plant, it's still alive. It's got some little flowers on it. It's still going to put out some more tomatoes. Coast of Maine has tomatoes, flowers, and it's got extra shoots growing off the side. So hopefully we can get a truckload of this dirt and we could do a real challenge next year. Maybe I'll split it up, put some in the shade, some in full sun. I mean, we'll really work on it. We'll use some of our tomatoes like Kellogg's Breakfast or the Purple Cherokee or the Paul Robeson. That'd be a good one right there. Some big, giant Paul Robeson tomatoes. So I hope you like this video. If you do me a favor. Subscribe, like, and share. We need to get this channel out there. I'm putting as much as I can into this channel. I need some help. Please help me out. You be blessed. 1 pot, 1 plant, 1 patio. Never too old, never too sick, never too out of shape. Just start. It'll grow. Okay, so we're after our first week into October. Bite-sized homestead. We're not going to get any more tomatoes this year. We got 2 or 3. That was about it. Miracle Grow, it's done. It's dried up sticks right now. The tomatoes on this, the tomatoes on the coast of Maine, they're doing really well. You know, these pink boar tomatoes, they don't get very big, but they have a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Check these out. I don't know if you can see the pattern on these. Yeah, I know it's laying on the fence. And the bigger they get, coast of Maine, they have something in this dirt, because this plant is going to keep making these tomatoes. I guess we'll see what happens at the end of October. I might have to come back and splice in another video. But it's still flowering. And the tomatoes are growing. I mean, they're growing quick. They ain't slow growers. Look at this. Here. See these flowers? Tomatoes. Beautiful tomatoes. So, coast of Maine, you got my seal of approval. Not that you asked for it. Not that it's going to make a difference. But I am impressed. I'm impressed. You know, if the Miracle Grow died by itself, I would say, okay, it's a fluke. But even my bite-sized homestead, what's going on here? The flowers shriveled up. I thought I was going to get one last tomato out of this plant. Like I said, if I had more of the dirt, I would have planted the big, beefy tomato plants. The ones that get big stems, they grow like trees. Big, giant tomatoes. But for now, that's all you're going to get out of me for this year. Coast of Maine, we'll revisit this again next season. Have a good afternoon.